come on, something happened, didn't it?
No! I just couldn't find my homework, that's all.
What do you mean? Look.
Good luck.
There it is!
Third one in the middle. I don't know where they're
Come on, down here. Come on. Kellen, hi, your letters. Come on, Kellen. Come on. Come on.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, right behind you.
while we take some time to look at my favorite animal, the rhinoceros, I wanted to explain why this trip was actually really emotional for me. Thankfully, there's a lot of footage of the rhinoceros. So, let's get started. The first reason, and it's a rather minor reason, is that I believed Joshua was going to propose. Now, it's kind of silly to think, though. But if Joshua wants to get married on the date that he had picked out, I think he probably should have proposed in March. And so it's a little overdue, at least in my mind. And this being a road trip, which was one of his hints at the proposal, I thought, hey, there's a chance. That's why I took extra time on my makeup and did my nails. Not that I wouldn't do those any other time, though, but I'm working on it. Though I should have known that it being a Saturday and us having church on Sunday, he wouldn't skip out on church. So I guess that was just my wishful thinking, and that's why I only cried over that like a little bit. The second and much more major reason for this being emotional for me is that this zoo is close by where I went to college. That's how we found out about the zoo. And while I did eventually want to come back to this zoo, I had no clue that Joshua also did. So, the college situation. I touched on this a bit before, and I'm still struggling with the thoughts on it. Especially now, recording this voiceover on May 6th. I'm so appalled that it has taken a month to upload this video. Anyway, I was fortunate enough to get accepted to my dream college program on the first try. It was supposed to be a 5-year program amongst 2 colleges. The first college keeping me for 3 years, earning a math and physics degree, and the second for 2 years, earning a bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering. At first, I think my parents were proud. I'm not actually sure though. I know that I was following the path my dad wanted my brothers to take, and so it was probably just a shock that I was doing it instead. My parents had agreed with me that they would pay for my college, and that at some point I would pay them back. And I understand why they did this. They didn't want me to go into debt. And I agreed. I thought it was worth it. The first 3 years were amazing and everything I had dreamed of. I felt like I belonged and like I was following God's plan for my life. And Joshua agreed with me. We had planned everything out, and we were going to get married after I had graduated. When it came to transferring colleges, though, my parents had a lot more concern over the cost. Yeah, I can agree it was a lot of money. I knew this. But it's not like I wasn't trying. I was applying to scholarships nonstop since I had been accepted. But I always had this optimism that if this is what God wants me to do, then He would provide. But I was not so fortunate, and I received very, very few scholarships. We made it all the way to orientation day for my transfer school, and I had seen the college for the first time, and I was ecstatic. I fell in love with the campus, and I had even met up with one of the students who was transferring with me, and we were both so excited. But when I met up with my parents, they were not as thrilled as I was. They had decided on their own that they were no longer going to pay for my schooling. Thus, forcing me to drop out of my dream and out of God's plan for my life. I don't remember what happened on the way home that trip. I don't think I want to. I do know, though, that shortly after, Joshua and I had gone behind their backs and had filed for a loan on our own, but it was not approved in time. I felt like I no longer had a purpose. My dreams were taken away, and I did not have a clue on what to do next. And I'm still stuck in this time of not knowing what's next or what step to take next, even though it's been 2 years. This past weekend was especially hard as I saw all of my classmates and even my younger brother graduate. That's right. My younger brother graduated in my place, and he started college after I was forced to drop. I don't think my parents even know that this is why I refused to celebrate with them this weekend. God still hasn't told me what he wants me to do. My church has seen tremendous growth in me, but I still haven't. I feel like I'm just going with the flow, not really trying to swim anywhere, just kind of floating. I no longer strive for anything. I have no passions or aims, and I can't even get excited about my future with Joshua anymore because all I can think about is what it was supposed to be. I hate that at 22 years old I've had to rewrite my life, and I don't know if I'll have to rewrite it again. I guess that's just life, or at least just my life. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just surviving, I guess. I'm really good at masking it, though. I'm done crying and talking about emotions in this video. I'm really sorry if I made you cry. Just know that you aren't alone.